It's Kristen Redmond, and today we're going to go over the planetary aspects that are surrounding us and affecting us this week, February 22nd through the 28th. And since we last spoke, our sun has transited from that freedom-loving, deep thinking sign of Aquarius into the deep feeling and emotional sign of Pisces. Now, Pisces is a water sign, so it's going to reflect our emotions and our soul and the deep feeling that we as humans carry along with our souls. Pisces is about our imagination and our dreams and our dream life and the angelic guidance that we receive through those dreams and the messages that we receive through that guided inspiration that we receive in our sleeping hours. It's about focusing on our waking hours also to daydream and to think about how we want things to really be in our life, what kind of life we could create. And that really is what brings in that law of attraction, right? For anything that you want, a relationship, money, a new job, whatever it is. When you start feeling like you have that, then it becomes like a magnet. Then you become a magnet and you attract what you want. But of course, when you start feeling, oh, I'm poor, oh, I'm never going to get out of this job, oh, I'm never going to find the love of my life, then that's what you bring in, right? Because that's the signal you're sending out. That's how you're feeling. You send out that signal through your feelings, and that's what Pisces represents, okay? And not only is it about realizing what our dreams are that we have, right, it's making them happen. And like I said with the law of attraction, when you send out what it is you do want into the universe will start bringing you opportunities. And you have to act on those opportunities. And that's where Pisces comes in again, to trust your intuition and to know these signs that are being given to you are guidance from your angels. They're that little tip-off that, hey, this is that door or that window that you're looking for to open to find that new beginning that you were searching for back in Aquarius, that freedom that you were asking for. So when the sun transits into Pisces, it starts on February 19th and it goes through March 20th. And when I say the sun, of course, that represents us, our outer selves, our essence, and our motivation in this life to just keep rocking and rolling and being ourselves and being our true sun, us. When that sun transits into Pisces, it shines a light on our spirituality and also on our subconscious, okay? Now, with the spirituality, when that sun goes into Pisces, we're focused on tapping into our intuition, that God-given gift that He gives us. The moon also has a major impact on our intuition, and of course it ebbs and flows just like the cycles of the moon, our intuition does. But Neptune is the planet that is the ruling planet for the sign of Pisces, okay? And Neptune represents our ability to be spiritual, to connect directly with God, and to transcend our body, right? Because we're more than just this physical body, right? We're the spirit that's housed in here. And Neptune represents wherever it is in our birth chart, wherever it is in our progress chart, but mainly in our birth chart, wherever that Neptune is, that's going to say how you can transcend your body, how you can move forward and focus your intuition the best and receive that guidance and trust that guidance the most. And like I said, with the spirituality and Neptune in Pisces, these signs really make us focus on our own unique spirituality that we have with God the Creator, right? It's not what the mainstream religion tells us or what Christianity tells us. It's what our heart and our intuition feels when we go to God directly and ask for His guidance, okay? This is a month when that really comes into focus for all of us in one way or another. This is the time in the year when intuition is the strongest, so really try to trust it more, okay? Maybe test yourself a little bit every day, too, to see how your intuition works. Say, I wonder what kind of color shirt my coworker is going to wear today, and just ask your angels to help you, and you'll all of a sudden see a color in your mind, or you'll look at the TV screen and there'll be a color and that'll make you think of it, and then trust that intuition, go into work and see if that's what they're wearing. You know, it's just it's a fun way to work with the spirits and the angels that are around you that want to open your intuition and open your ear chakras so you can hear them even better. So it's worth trying, you know, try something cool like that. Now, the other part of Pisces is the subconscious, how the sun shines a light on our subconscious. So this is a time when hidden things also come to light, okay? Especially with towards the end of the week, we're going to have the sun going conjunct with Neptune, okay? So they're going to be perfectly aligned. And when that happens, that kind of shines a light on those hidden things that either someone has hidden from us that is going to be brought out into the light of day, or maybe it's something that we've hidden from others that's coming out. So keep an eye out for that this week. That may be something that happens, because the light has to shine on all the darkness at some point, right? And if we're trying to move forward into this freedom that we were hoping for in the sign of Aquarius, and in that new moon that just happened in Aquarius, you know, here we are. It's time to really focus on that. Anyway, so the good thing that comes with this conjunction of the sun and Neptune conjunction, and it all kind of goes along with what your natal birth chart is, where your what's in that area where the sun and Neptune conjunction is happening. But if it affects you in a good way this week, okay, you're going to be really inspired, creative wise. You're going to feel moved, like I said earlier, to write more of a novel you've been writing, or make a painting or a drawing or cookies even for your kids' class, whatever it is. You want to create something from your unique self. It's a time for really intense meditation. So you'll be really connecting on a spiritual level, like we said before, really honing into that personal connection that you have with God. On the bad side of it, though, if this is going to be affecting you adversely, and for a lot of people this week it may, because our moon is also opposite of Neptune, you know, so that kind of leads to a little bit of stress right there. So that brings like an oversight, like you totally don't even pay attention to obvious problems that are going on. You just kind of bury your head in the sand. But there are things that are going to be brought to your attention. Like I said, that sun shining the light on those hidden things. These are things that have to be brought to the surface to help move forward. So look at it when you receive these weird random messages out of nowhere, that it's all to help you progress further and move forward, and that they need attention to be let go of. So another thing with Pisces too is that Archangel Sandalphon is the angel for the sign of Pisces, and he is the angel that is they say he's like super tall, and he can take the prayers that we have and take them directly to heaven, because he's like boom right there, you know. And then in response, he also takes the blessings from heaven and brings them back down to earth, okay? He also represents that trust that comes while we wait for that blessing to come back down to us, okay? So that kind of ties in with that intuition part that we have that goes with Pisces, you know, that you receive these messages and you have to really believe in your heart and in your gut that what you're being told is correct, and just to be patient in that meantime while we wait, okay? Because impatience just leads to things kind of getting derailed. And I know it's easier said than done, but I guess it's all part of us being human, right? I mean, it's a hard thing, is that patience. And speaking of those blessings coming through, another thing, side note too, with Pisces, he's also the archangel of music. So he will be that one when, you know, you're thinking of your dad that passed away 20 years ago, and all of a sudden this song comes on that was his favorite on the radio, and you just know that somehow he made that song come on. That's that archangel Sandalphon that kind of has you tune into that radio station or get into the car at that exact moment, because that triggers those memories and you feel that feeling like you're there again. And that's all about that Pisces energy, is feeling like you're in that situation, feeling like it's already happened. And that feeling that it's happened is what manifests it into being, right? So all that intuition, believing goes in hand. And that also goes into play with this full moon that's going to be happening tomorrow on the 22nd too also, okay? Now, the sun is in Pisces, but the moon is going to be in Virgo. And Virgo is a very analytical sign, and it can be very nitpicky, and it can be very worrisome. So like we were just talking about, all that intuition and trusting it, when the moon is in Virgo and it's afflicted the way it is this week, it's going to kind of tend to make us a little more pessimistic. Okay, it's going to make us worry more that things aren't coming at the speed that we want them to. And then Pisces comes in to remind us that, hey, your worry is just a wasted emotion, right? You're wasting your energy and your time. Instead of dreaming of what you want, you're thinking of what you don't want, and that's what you're going to bring in. So this full moon kind of helps us to focus on that energy. Full moon's a great time to get your stones out, man. Get them cleared out in that energy. Since it focuses on believing in your intuition over your worry and your anxiety, it's a perfect energy to charge your stones with. You know, fill the stones with it. It'll clear out that old toxic, unbelieving energy and move you into the Pisces energy, so you can hear your guidance through your dreams, through the music around you, or just through what your gut is telling you. So let's see what this week the angels want us to know. I'm going to see what kind of stones they have for us. Let me turn you around. I don't even know. You can see my stones. There we go. Hello. Okay, so let's think. We have this Pisces energy. We're going to ask for Archangel Sandalphon and Lord to help us feel what we need for the week here. So, okay, we've got a pink quartz, okay, and pink quartz is a majority of, I think we just had pink quartz a couple of weeks ago, so that's kind of cool that we're getting it again. Whoa, sorry. Hey, okay. Pink quartz, by the way, and I say, is that it's a stone that really focuses on our heart center, okay? It's all about that unconditional love that we give and receive, and that's also the giving and receiving process. So I'm thinking about that in the terms of like what we were saying for the patients, and knowing that what will come when the time is right, okay, for those blessings. But that's a lot about what this is, healing that heart center, taking away old hurts, old pains. Yeah, good stuff. So let's see where that really ties in with the cards this week and everything we've talked about, okay? I'm going to do this 4 times, is what I'm feeling. Actually, I feel 6. It's weird, because I thought 6 earlier, and when I looked up and said 4, there was a 6 on there, and I just said 6. Hi everyone, my camera died. So I'm going to shuffle again, and this time I'm going to do 6 because I said that so many times and all these 6s were appearing, and so we're going to do 6 from the top here. So for the week with our full moon, with all the Pisces energy and the Neptune energy, let's see what it says. Drop all my cards. It's getting a little cold out here. 4, 5, and see what Sandalphon has for us here today. Yeah, with our 6. Okay. All right, the 4 of Earth. Okay, and the 4 of Earth card represents, it's really a black and white card. It's either that we are spending too much money, or we are saving too much and we should spend our money. So it's one or the other. And it's really not just money, okay? It's something saying, it's kind of a card that asks us to look inside of ourselves and see if we are also being stingy with our emotions. I feel that is what they're trying to say with this card for the week, because we're in this water sign, and it's all about these emotions and these hidden things that are subconsciously in there for us. Sorry, some people walking by, and I thought they were going to stop by. So that's something to really think about this week too. Really seriously, if we have things that are happening where some things are coming to light that we didn't know, some things that were hidden from us, are we going to be forgiving? Or are we going to, be stingy with our forgiveness, stingy with our unconditional love, right? With that pink quartz. Let's clear that heart center, and let's not be stingy with our resources, whether it's money, love, emotion, creativity, whatever it is. Let's not withhold that from others, okay? So I guess maybe really keep that in mind for the week. The Four of Earth card is actually, it represents the sun that's in Capricorn. And right now we really focused a lot on the sun this week going into Pisces. So the planet aspect that goes with this is the sun, that essence, that outward self, us. So I think it's really focusing on us being the ones holding the key to that unconditional love and forgiveness, okay? Since we have so much water. So keep that in mind, okay, this week. I'm also going to pull a chakra card for us as well, to kind of pull in a little bit more, because I feel like there's one more aspect. They may be wanting us to look at a certain center. I know that the pink quartz focuses on the heart center, and the earth card has that green, and that's also the heart center. I'm going to double check one other thing here and ask for them to show us the sign. I'm going to shuffle it 4 times, since that is the heart center, and see what else they want us to focus on through there, where that energy recycles itself through which other chakra that goes to. And it's all about creation, which is cool. Creation is the 7th chakra. It's the crown chakra. That's where we receive our wisdom, our guidance. And that's what we were talking so much about before, when the sun, remember, that was the planet that goes with this card, when the sun goes into Pisces, it's all about activating that creativity and that imagination, our dreaming ability, and our ability to manifest what we want, okay? And that's really the feeling that we get with this creation card also. Keep in mind, in the background, we've got a full moon. How awesome is that? Because we're going into the full moon tomorrow, right? And remember, that full moon's about not worrying. It's about trusting that the things that we've asked for are going to come. So, because we're creating our life. And when we release that unforgiveness, when we can give more of ourselves, or maybe in some circumstances, give less of ourselves to others that could really do the things on their own, that really clears our heart center. Okay, so we can give and receive, so we can receive those blessings that we want. So let's focus on that for this week. And I will more than likely probably have a blog post, hopefully up this week, more about that Neptune energy, but we'll see how the week goes. So we will see what I can get done in that time. So everyone have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye.